Your marketing team is busy, but are they busy with the right things? Your budget is being spent, but can you actually trace it to revenue? You have vendors, freelancers, maybe even a junior marketer trying to hold it all together, but nobody is truly leading. Sound familiar? So here's the question every scaling business owner needs to ask. What is a fractional CMO, and is it the right solution for your business? Welcome to the Strategic Mainframe, Fractional CMO Leadership for Agile Enterprises. Let's find out if this is exactly what you've been missing. Here's the hard truth about growth. As your business scales, marketing complexity doesn't just increase, it multiplies. And most companies hit a wall. Infrastructure becomes fragmented. Your teams and vendors pull in different directions. Decision-making turns reactive. You're putting out fires instead of building strategy. And the critical layer of leadership that should be connecting vision to execution, it's simply missing. This is the growth ceiling, and if you're feeling it, you're not alone. Now let's talk about why the traditional model will probably make it worse. Hiring a full-time chief marketing officer costs you anywhere from $200,000 to $350,000 a year in salary alone, before benefits, bonuses, or the time it takes to onboard them. And yet, that investment often yields less strategic output than you'd expect. On the other side, junior marketers are talented, but they're overwhelmed. They're executing tactics without a strategic framework to guide them. The result? Capital drains out, and real marketing momentum never builds. The legacy leadership model is broken, and it's costing you more than you realize. So what is a fractional CMO? Think of the fractional CMO as your strategic command center, a part-time, scalable marketing executive who brings C-suite level thinking without the full-time price tag. The fractional CMO plugs directly into your business, aligning your marketing engine to your revenue goals, leading your team, managing your vendors, and making the decisions that drive real growth. It's executive horsepower, deployed exactly where and when you need it. But how does the fractional CMO stack up against the alternatives? Let's compare the four options. A marketing agency brings execution muscle, but they don't own your strategy, and they're not leading your team. A marketing coach adds guidance and accountability, but a coach isn't running your campaigns or managing your vendors. A marketing consultant delivers a plan, but when the engagement ends, so does the direction. Junior marketers and freelancers often fall into these same gaps, tactical, reactive, and without a seat at the strategy table. The fractional CMO is the only model that delivers all four: tailored strategy, execution oversight, team leadership, and measurable accountability, fully integrated in one engagement. Now let's look under the hood at how the fractional CMO engine actually works. There are four core components. Revenue optimization. Every initiative is tied directly to pipeline and revenue outcomes. Strategic blueprinting, a clear, documented roadmap aligned to your business goals. Metric architecture, the dashboards, KPIs, and reporting systems that tell you what's actually working. And team management, building, leading, and aligning the people and partners doing the work. Together, these four pillars run your marketing at peak operational efficiency. Here's how the fractional CMO integrates into your organization. The fractional chief marketing officer sits at the center, the integration node between executive leadership and execution. Above, they align directly with the CEO and founders on vision, priorities, and goals. Below, they direct internal marketing staff, manage external agencies, and coordinate freelance specialists, all moving in the same direction toward the same outcomes. No more silos, no more misfires, just one strategic layer translating vision into results. Imagine your current marketing as scattered light, energy going in every direction, producing heat but not focus. Now imagine running all of that energy through a prism. The fractional CMO is that prism. Chaos becomes clarity. Scattered efforts become targeted lead generation. Vague nurture sequences become automated, conversion-optimized systems. And random activity becomes measurable pipeline growth. That transformation, from scattered to focused, is what a great fractional CMO delivers. The fractional CMO doesn't just set strategy, they orchestrate a complete modern marketing ecosystem. That means search and web, your SEO, landing pages, and digital presence, paid acquisition, precision-targeted campaigns across platforms, content and automation, nurture sequences, editorial calendars, and marketing automation, and AI integration, leveraging the latest tools to compress timelines and amplify output. Every channel, every system, all synchronized under one strategic leadership layer. Let's talk dollars and cents. A full-time CMO will cost you $250,000 or more per year before you run a single campaign. A fractional CMO engagement typically runs a fraction of that, freeing up significant capital for what actually moves the needle: campaign execution, paid media, lead generation, and growth infrastructure. You get the strategy, you get the leadership, and you keep the budget where it belongs, in the market. Here's exactly how we get started. The 90-day system initialization protocol. Phase 1. Audit and alignment. We assess your current marketing infrastructure, identify gaps, and build your strategic blueprint. Phase 2. System build and launch. We activate campaigns, build your funnel, align your team, and put the engine in motion. Phase 3. Optimize and scale. We measure, refine, and amplify, turning early results into a compounding growth system. 90 days, 3 phases, real momentum. One of the most powerful advantages of the fractional model is dynamic scalability. Unlike a full-time hire, the fractional CMO engagement flexes with your needs. During strategic planning and campaign launches, resources ramp up, maximum firepower when you need it most. During ongoing oversight phases, the engagement scales back, maintaining momentum without unnecessary overhead. You pay for what you need when you need it. That's capital efficiency in action. The formula for sustainable market dominance comes down to 3 forces working together. Executive strategy, the clarity of vision and decision-making at the top. Relentless execution, the daily, systematic work of building and running your marketing engine. And capital efficiency, ensuring every dollar deployed is working toward your growth. When these 3 forces align, you don't just grow, you dominate. The fractional CMO model is the mechanism that makes all 3 possible simultaneously. Before we close, let's do a quick diagnostic. Where does your business sit right now? If you have strong growth ambitions and meaningful marketing investment, but lack the strategic leadership to connect the two, you are the agile ideal profile. You don't need to build a full marketing department. You need a strategic leader who can come in, build the system, lead the team, and drive the results. That's exactly what a fractional CMO delivers. Here's your moment. You've seen the pain, you've seen the solution, you've seen how it works, what it costs, and what it delivers. Now it's time to act. Stop leaving revenue on the table. Stop burning budget without direction. Stop waiting for the right CMO to fall into your lap. Book your discovery call today. In one conversation, we'll assess your marketing infrastructure, identify your biggest growth opportunities, and show you exactly how a fractional CMO engagement would work for your business. Your outsourced marketing fractional CMO is ready. Are you? Book your call now at outsourcedmarketing.ca. Your market is waiting.